Happy Aries season. This month it is all about you. So, for my fellow artists and my Aries out there, this is the horoscope for April 2021. The sign of Aries, this is why I wore all red. You guys are a fire sign and you're ruled by Mars, which is the god of war. So I think of red, bloodshed, passion, energy, very fiery essence. So that's what this month is going to represent. It's all about you. Don't be scared to just embrace yourself and be bold and courageous, which is awesome. So on the 11th, the moon actually meets the sun in the sign of Aries. This is basically going to fuel your fire, your love of life, all that passion. I literally can feel it bursting from the seams for this month. So get fired up. However, in mid-April, a bunch of planets move into the sign of Taurus. So Taurus represents stability. I think of money, resources. They're very level-headed. So perhaps when Venus on the 14th and Mercury, the sign of communication, on the 19th, they both move into the sign of Taurus. Later this month, I feel like that passion and that creative, spontaneous energy, that kind of acts before you think, which is very common with Aries, will get a bit tailored down, and you want to make a budget, pay off any debts. As we know, April is tax season, so you definitely want to handle all of that because it is important. You don't want to burden yourself by missing these deadlines that have to do with your finances. So that's just a little advice. And that's good advice for artists out there too. We are so creative, our passion burns, that sometimes we just don't live in the reality of checkbooks and balancing budgets and whatever. Me personally, I'm adverse to all of that, so I feel you on that. But it is important. Taurus will help you with that, so give thanks to Taurus. And then on the 26th, we have a full moon in Scorpio. This will electrify the areas of death, sex, and transformation. It's a very dark energy. You don't have to be scared though. I'm not scared. The dark energy is dark, but it is not bad. It's actually necessary, and it goes hand in hand with life and death. You cannot have life without death. So the sooner you come to terms with that and you embrace it and you accept it, the more smoother your understanding of how life works will happen. And so the sun is going to face the moon. That's what a full moon is. They face each other and the moon gets fully illuminated by the sun. So if the sun represents your ego and the moon represents your emotions, you guys are going to have a standoff. Who's going to win? Your ego or your emotion? Towards the end of April, I kind of get the sense that an ex may reappear for you Aries. I'm getting Halloween vibes. So I don't know if your ex reminds you of that. Maybe that ex is an unwanted ex, but kind of be prepared. They might enter your life at the end of this month. Perhaps they're going to be so drawn to your fiery energy, your passion. I honestly never knew how much I actually liked Aries until I kind of started getting around one, and a healed Aries, and they're actually really grounded because they are a cardinal sign. So even though they are very action oriented and warlike, because they're cardinal, they still follow traditional rules and values, and they're just great people to be around. So because I love you, Aries, and I love all you artists out there, regardless of your sign, I'm going to do a one-card reading for this month of April 2021. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards and see what we get. Please give us some insight for all you artists, and especially you Aries artists out there. Oh my gosh, I'm dropping so many cards. Okay, Aries energy, calm down. Calm down for a second. I need to shuffle these cards. But what does my fellow artists and especially my Aries artists out there need to know or focus on for the month of April 2021? Please give us some guidance. Please give us a little insight on the courses of action that need to take place for April of 2021 for my Aries, for my artists, and for my Aries artists out there. Okay. What do we need to know for April 2021? Okay. Let's cut the deck. Okay. Oh, we have the Devil card. Interesting, especially since I am wearing all red, and the Devil is sometimes associated with the color red. Interesting. So let's go ahead and see the deeper meaning of the Devil. So the words that come to mind are addiction and negativity. Though it may feel frightening when the Devil appears in your reading, this card carries an urgent message and must be interpreted with total honesty. The darkness of the Devil card takes the form of addiction, negativity, or materialism. It can indicate an ugly relationship with a person or substance. Identify this dependency and how it's holding you back. The Devil's hooves are strong and relentless. Their grip will not loosen unless a conscious change is made. Free yourself. Okay, this is interesting because we did talk about the ex coming back late April, and it does specifically say an ugly relationship, whether with a person or a substance. So this, I believe, is fair warning to you guys out there. If this resonates with you and an ex does pop up at the end of April, please do not go back with them, because this is some sort of addiction or toxicity that you need to free yourself from. Okay? And Aries is the ram. So we see Aries here with his hooves on fire. That means you have to run quick. Run out of hell as quickly as you can. Do not engage with this person, okay? Or if it's not a person, some sort of addiction you have, I don't know, but you need to tame that negative habit, because if you don't, I sense a really, it has its grips on you. So, sheesh, I wasn't expecting it to be that dark, but I mean, the full moon in Scorpio, that's that Halloween energy, so be careful. But just know that as long as you are conscious about your decisions and you are living in light, love and creativity, you'll be fine. So I love you.